Can you hear me, Mike? Hello. Mike, hello?
Hey,
Can you hear
let
me?
me. Yeah, yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yep.
Oh, because lots of equipment link the network, so
Of course.
I turn the other phone and other equipment off.
I see.
So maybe the network better than.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see. So how long have you been in China?
1 day, only 1 day. Oh, how long have I will? Yesterday I take a plane from Singapore to China,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will stay at hotel for 15, 15 days, 14 process,
Wow.
and after that I have a 20 day.
20 days.
20,
Nice.
20 days
So
travel in China.
good. So what do you plan to do?
Actually, I want a driver. I will rent a car,
Okay.
and 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 I will take my family, my parents, my wife, my daughter, self driver to Hainan province.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, sure. Because lots of years I don't have enough time
Right.
travel like that. But this year because it's different.
Yeah, of course. That's good. That's great. I'm glad you have that opportunity. It's really, really nice. Hey, pretty lady.
Hello.
Hi, Kika.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Just good. Not perfect. Not great. So.
So, yeah.
Why?
Why? Yesterday evening, Lazada started for sale at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
So I bought a slow juicer machine because this is only more sale just 2 hours. You understand?
Right. Oh, you guys have class here. No. They have a class. Okay. Sorry. I think they have a class.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I need to run. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. So you bought a juicer on Lazada?
On Lazada, but today's morning while I was in art school,
Yep.
my husband's phone was called by Lazada, called from Lazada,
Yeah.
because slow juice are already sold out. So I couldn't buy slow juicer.
Oh no.
I
Too
understand.
bad. Too bad. Sorry. No. It's okay. My fault. I'm homeless. I'm homeless. Sorry, everybody. And then YouTube person, only one YouTube person. Sorry, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. All right. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Yesterday I bought a Dyson fan.
Oh, really?
Because of 11/11. It was cheap.
Cheaper.
I mean, cheaper than normal. Not cheap. It was expensive, but cheaper than normal. Thank you.
Yeah. I think so.
So it's okay, Yukiko. Juicers are not that healthy for you. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, not that healthy for you.
yeah.
Just eat the fruit.
Yes, it's very hard. So many people.
Yeah, yeah. All right, very good. So today, yeah, this is Yukiko's fault because last class you talked about the relative clauses or
Okay.
the reduced relative clause. So, you know, I'm just using English file intermediate, unit 10. So Yukiko, this will help you for your class in December. Okay. Again, and disclaimer, not disclaimer, but this, I don't know why, but I can't teach this. I have been teaching for a long time, but this is definitely the grammar that is not easy for me to teach. So maybe you guys can teach me something today. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So defining relative clause. Okay. This gives us essential information. Okay. So just like if we defined a word, you know, if we're defining a clause, now a clause is just a sentence, but it gives us essential information. Okay. So if we look at this first example here, Julia is the woman who or that works in the office with me. So basically I'm answering the question, who is Julia, right? So who is Julia, right? So if I write that down, if I write who is Julia, if I answer Julia is the woman, okay? Not okay, because I need to know this essential information, right? If I say, who is Julia? And I don't say who that is, I don't give important or essential information about Julia, then the sentence is incomplete. The sentence is wrong, right? So I need to say Julia is the woman who, right, lives with me, right? Julia is the woman who lives with me. This is important information, right? So actually in this case, all of this is the object of the sentence, right? Subject, verb, object, right? Subject, verb, object. This is really, really, really important. Really, really, really important. Now I can write that in two sentences. I can say Julia is a woman. She lives with me, right? Julia is a woman. She lives with me. But if I want to combine that into two sentences, I don't need this pronoun. So I just change to who. And then usually because I want to say it's a specific woman, so I use the. But is okay. But Julia is the woman who lives with me. Does that make sense so far? Okay. So who is Julia? So if we look at the second example, it's a self-help book, which or that, okay? Now, of course, for lower level students, who is for people, which is for things, right? Yeah. So it's a self-help book, which teaches you how to relax. So it's a self-help book, okay. What kind of self-help book? What right? What kind of book is it? So it's kind of answering this question. What kind of book is it? Oh, it's a self-help book which helps you to relax, or which teaches you how to relax. So I'm just giving very important or essential information about the book, right? So this is something like, if someone asked me, what is a cup, right? What is a cup? I would say, oh, a cup is something which we use to drink. Right now, nobody talks like that because nobody asks what is a cup, right? Because everybody knows what is a cup. What is a pen? What is, so maybe I will talk to my children like this. Daddy, what is that? Oh, that's a cup. What is a cup? Oh, it's something which we use to drink, right? Maybe I would talk to a child like that, but even an adult English speaker or an adult English learner, you know, I wouldn't often use this type of English. Yeah, wouldn't often use this type of English.
Sure.
Okay. So that's the house. So which house? Why are you telling me about this house? Okay, that's the house where I was born. Right? That's the house where I was born. Okay. Right? So that's a house. I was born there. Right? So if we look at two sentences, right? Two sentences. That is a house. I was born there. If I want to make this into one sentence, you know, there equals where. So that's a house, or that is, again, we want to make it a specific house. So if you remember the and we use the to talk about specific things, right? So I say that is the house where I was born. That is the house where I was born. So I could ask you the question like, why are you showing me this house? Or again, right? Maybe if I go to my hometown and I drive my children to my old house, right? Because for them, maybe it's interesting. They want to see where, you know, where I was born or where I grew up. So I will show them, oh, that's the house where Daddy was born. That's the house where I was born. I will show them those things. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Again, not too important, honestly. This grammar is actually not too important. Okay, but basically the key information is down here. Okay, so for number one, those are the examples that we just looked at, number one. Okay, so we use the relative pronoun who for people, which for things or animals, and where for places. Okay, where for places, right? And of course, we can always use that instead of who or which. But you guys, you guys know this, right? Yes. Have you seen this before? This part?
Yeah. So in
Oh, Mike's China internet. Hotel internet. Mike's in China right now.
Okay. Can't see the.
Yeah, we can't see Mike, but we can hear Mike.
Okay.
Maybe. Mike, any question? Okay. So Mike, when you're save your questions for me, or you can, Mike, you can chat me if you want, and then I should be able to see that too. If you send Mike, if you send me a chat, should be able to see that. Okay. You can't chat on YouTube because you're in China. All right, so moving on to number 2. So again, we use whose for possession. So we could say like, Matt is the teacher whose cup is a penguin. Matt is the teacher whose cup, right? This is my cup. So Matt is the teacher whose cup is a penguin. Matt is the teacher whose cup is
Whose and who is a little bit different.
whose and what?
Who.
Well, yeah, so
His.
so Matt equals who, and Matt's
Okay.
equals whose, right?
Okay.
So I would say like Matt is our teacher. He has a penguin cup, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So he has, right? Here we're talking about possession, right? Matt is the teacher whose cup is a penguin, because it's my cup, right? Whose. So we use whose for possession, right? So Frank the man whose brother? So it's Frank's brother. Right?
Okay.
His brother. So here we're talking about possession. It plays for. Okay, so we could talk about a plant. It's a plant whose leaves change color in the spring. Of course, is a plant a person?
No.
But it doesn't matter. But because a plant can have something, right? A plant has leaves. Mike's back.
Yeah, I change. I turn my computer off and use my phone. I want find which equipment is better.
Yeah, I think laptops and Zoom don't like each other. Yeah, laptops and Zoom in China. I don't know why they don't like each other.
Yeah, they have lots of limited.
Yep. Okay, good. And okay, so that's whose. So number 3, who, which, and that can be omitted. Okay, means we take it out when the verbs in the main clause and the relative clause have a different subject. So for example, she is the girl I met on the plane. So these two subjects are different. So we can take out who, right? Because this subject and this subject are different. We can take out who. Now, this one I really like. So number 3 is really important because this is how native speakers speak. We always remove it. We always remove it, right? This is the grammar I hate most, right? I can say, you know, this is the grammar I hate most, right? So of course, which I hate most. But if I'm speaking 100%, I will say only the blue. I will always omit. I will always omit the relative pronoun. I will always omit means take out. I will always omit the relative pronoun. Okay. So anytime there's a different subject, okay. So a text from the girl I met, right? This is the new phone I bought, right? We never use a relative pronoun in these kind of sentences. We never use the relative pronoun in these kind of sentences. Okay, so those are defining relative clauses. They give us essential information. So Yukiko, try number 1.
Rob and Corina. Who?
Oh, okay. So just give me the relative pronoun. Who, which, where, or whose.
Who?
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 Yes, correct. Okay, so really, really good. Okay, so this actually, number 1 gives me a nice little little help into non-defining relative clauses. Okay, so we're going to talk about that real quickly here first. Okay, so here you can see commas, right? So actually this is the relative clause. Okay, and this is extra information. Extra information. Okay. So again, if I remove the relative clause from this sentence, which is a defining relative clause, essential information, the sentence doesn't make sense, right? Julia is the woman. I need to give more information. Otherwise, the sentence is not complete. Okay. But if I take out, bless you. If I take out, you did that on YouTube. If I take out this relative clause, the sentence still makes sense. Okay. This painting is worth millions of pounds. This painting is worth millions of pounds. So this here is just extra information about the painting. This here is just extra information about the painting. So I can say this painting, which was painted in 1860, is worth millions of pounds. So same meaning, just I'm giving some extra information. And because the painting is a thing, of course we use which. Which. Okay. So think about that. I can say, Yukiko. Right? I can say Yukiko is from Japan, right? That's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Now, if I want, Mike's laughing, okay? But I can add some extra information about Yukiko and anything that I want, right? I can add some extra information, right? And I can use a relative pronoun, right? I can use a relative pronoun. Let me just get rid of that. I can use a relative pronoun to give that extra information. Right? So I can say something like Yukiko, who is a woman, right, is from Japan. This is just extra information, right? Whose husband is handsome, right, is from Japan, right? So here I'm saying who, I'm talking about Yukiko. Here I'm talking about Yukiko's, right? Whose husband, right? Right? Yukiko, who studies at ULC, is from Japan, right? Also, okay, I can give any extra information here that I want, and I can also take it away. But really, really important is that we have a comma and a comma to separate the extra information, right? A comma and a comma to separate the information, right?
Okay.
right? So Mike, who is in China now, is a good student, right? So who is in China now? Just extra information, not important. If I remove it, I'm still saying Mike is a good student. Okay, I'm still saying Mike is a good student, right? So this here is the relative clause. And again, I'm giving extra information. So anything in the red, right? This is all just extra information, all just extra information. Okay. So non-defining relative clauses are much, much, much easier than defining relative clauses. Much, much, much easier. Okay. So if we look at the next example, last week I visited my aunt who's nearly 90 years old. My aunt who is nearly 90 years old. So this extra information is at the end of the sentence, which is also okay. Here, I'm just giving more information about the object. Here, I'm giving extra information about the subject. My aunt is the object, and I'm giving more information about her. More information about her. Okay. Burford, where my grandfather was born, is a beautiful little town. Is a beautiful little town. Burford is a beautiful little town. Okay. If I take this away, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the sentence. It doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. Okay. My neighbor, whose son. So this is just like saying my neighbor's son. Right? My neighbor's son, Anatono son, right? Whose son goes to my son's school, has just remarried, right? So again, the reason that I hate this grammar, right, is because I don't think we would ever talk like this. So that's one thing that bothers me about relative clauses is that, yeah, we never say like this. I would be like, hey, see that guy over there? He's my neighbor. His son goes to my school, or his son goes to my son's school. That's how I would naturally use this English. So it's not too common. Not too common. Okay. All right. So Mike, why don't you try to give me number 2?
Okay. Downing.
Downing Street.
Downing Street. Downing Street, where the British Prime Minister lives, is in central London.
Good job. Yeah, Downing Street, comma, where the British Prime Minister lives, comma, is in central London, right? I'm just giving extra information about Downing Street. Okay.
Oh, my voice is clean.
Yeah, it's okay. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Are you sick? Kamama.
No, because I changed on phone the little too small.
I see. Okay.
I can't see very clean.
You're trying to look closely. I see. So
Stop. Okay.
Pardon? Oh,
Maybe I can understand, but I think teacher don't move.
Oh, match lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Again?
Yeah, maybe Matt coming the room again.
Okay.
Hey, Yukiko, how about you? This year you don't have a plan to come back to your hometown.
Yeah, only I stay in Singapore. Only no go
plan.
out. Yeah. I
Next
can.
year, maybe January, February.
Yeah. I don't know, but if when the government allowed go out another country next year, I want to go to another country.
Oh,
No Japan.
no Japan.
Yeah. So today, how long you stay in China? Today is a 3 days or first day?
Yukiko,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Your voice now.
Yeah.
Today is
yes.
yesterday? Yeah.
Tomorrow I will have a general online English class.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, but if the network like this, maybe I cannot get a good effective.
Yeah. Very.
Mike, maybe we can record the lesson for you.
Record lesson. I have book a new lesson after this year. Next year.
I see.
But when I come back to Singapore, but I still want have a long online class during the quarantine because every day stay at hotel, nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
Yeah, I want to learn more. But okay, so you feel the network is better than before?
I don't know. My network died, so that's why I'm gone. Now I'm back.
So tomorrow I will try the Zoe class.
Nice.
If the network is okay, I will continue to learn.
Okay, I hope so. Okay, so Yukiko.
Hi.
Number 3.
No, okay. The sandwich. Which you made me yesterday was delicious.
Yeah, which or that?
Oh, both okay.
Both okay. All right. So same meaning, right? Which or that, the same meaning. I would usually use that, or yeah, we'll talk about that after. So Mike, number 4.
Yeah, number 4, the woman who lived here before us was a writer.
Good job. Nice. All right. Yukiko, number 5.
Stig Larsson. Who? Sorry, this is Stig Larsson is a people? A person?
Yep.
Person.
Yep. He's a writer.
He's a writer. Okay. Whose books? Whose books?
Right. So like his books, right? His books.
His books.
His
Okay.
books.
Whose books?
Yeah, his books. So Stieg Larsson, whose books form the Millennium Trilogy, died in 2004. Hi, Mike. All right, number 6. Maybe Mike just left. So Yukiko, number 6.
My computer is a lot faster than the one which you bought.
Yeah,
You
which or
bought.
that. Which or that you bought. Yeah, okay, good. Mike, number 7.
Number 7. Okay. The Mona Lisa, who has been damaged several times, is now displayed behind
Bulletproof.
bulletproof glass.
Okay. So, Mike, the Mona Lisa is a person. Do you know Mona Lisa?
Yeah. In my dream, I want to see the painting by Mona Lisa.
Right.
By
Da
Mona
Vinci.
Lisa. Yeah, Mona Lisa. Yeah, Mona Lisa is maybe Mona Lisa is not a real woman. She was painted by a famous scientist.
Right. A painter. But Mike, because the Mona Lisa is a painting, right?
Oh, yeah. Cannot use who. Yeah.
Right?
I got it.
So we can't use who. So we have to use which. Okay, we have to use which. And also, okay, so one thing I didn't mention before, right? With a non-defining relative clause, which or that is okay. But with a non-defining relative clause, we cannot use that.
No
Okay,
defining.
we can't use that. If we see the comma, okay, comma, we can't use that. Okay, we can't use that. Only which. Okay, good. Yukiko, number 8.
Look, that's a woman whose dog bit me last week.
Good. Whose dog bit me last week. Very good. Yeah, her dog, right? The woman's dog. Number 9, Mike.
On our last holiday, we visited street food upon Evo. Which
Please.
where
Good.
Shakespeare was born.
Good. Where Shakespeare was born, right? Where Shakespeare was born. So we could say Shakespeare was born here, right? So same meaning, right? Same meaning. Yeah. Where Shakespeare was born. So this is where Shakespeare was born. Good. Number 10, Yukiko.
We all went to the match except Mariana. Who?
Good.
Who doesn't like football?
Good. Who doesn't like football? Okay. Who doesn't like football? Very good. All right. And Mike?
That man who you saw at the park was my brother. Was my boyfriend.
Good. Oh, wow. Okay. That man who you saw or that you saw at the party was my boyfriend. Good. And Yukika.
That's the park where I learned to ride a bike.
Good. That's the park where I learned to ride a bike. So really, really good, you guys. So in terms of putting the pronouns in, no problem. So really, really, really good job. So, but some of these sentences, right, I can take out the relative pronoun, right? Some of these sentences I can remove the relative pronoun. So which sentences can I remove the relative pronoun?
When we use that and which, we all can omit.
So not all, Mike. So anytime that we see the commas, okay, anytime that it's a non-defining relative clause, we must keep it. Okay, we can never take it out. Okay, we can never take it out. So we see a comma here. Okay, so where, and then where we can never take out. We can only take out who or which or that, right? We can only omit who or which or that. So how about number, and then why? What's the rule, right? So the sandwich is subject 1. And you is subject 2. Subject 1 and subject 2 are the same or different?
Different.
Sandwich and you, same or different?
Different.
Yeah, different. Okay, Yukiko, you are not a sandwich. Okay? All right. So we can omit the relative pronoun. In fact, most of the time, a native speaker will omit the relative pronoun. Most of the time, a native speaker will omit the relative pronoun. The sandwich you made yesterday was delicious. Perfect. Very good English, right? The sandwich which or that you made yesterday was delicious. No problem, right? So we can take it out. We can put it there. No problem. Okay. But generally, native speakers, we will omit that. Okay. We will omit that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we could take that one out. Okay. Okay, how about number 4? The woman who lived here. Okay, we have subject 1 and no subject number 2, right? There's no second subject, right? So she lived here. So actually this is subject 2. Who is subject 2? So we have to keep it. We can't take it out. Okay, here we see commas. Okay, we see commas. So, and then this is not who or which, so we must keep it. We must keep it. Okay, we must keep it. So how about number 6? My computer is a lot faster than the one. Okay, this is subject 1. This is subject 2. Same or different?
Different.
Different. So can I take it out? Yeah, I can take it out. My computer is a lot faster than the one you bought. The one you bought, the computer you bought, right? So the computer and you are different, right? Different subjects. Okay, so we can omit the relative pronoun. We can omit the relative pronoun. Good. Okay, so here we see comma and comma, right? So we can't take out the relative pronoun, so this one's okay. All right, and okay, so can I take this out? That's the woman dog bit me last week. Can I take it out? Why?
Can I take it?
Okay, remember, we can only take out which or that, who or that. Whose, we can't remove. Yeah, even here I have subject 1 and subject 2. Because this relative pronoun is whose, I can't take it out. I have to keep it. No choice. Okay, and on our last holiday, so again, we have comma, comma, or at least one comma, so we can't take it out. We all went to the match except for Marianne. Okay. Oh, here's a comma, so we have to keep it. How about number 11?
The 11.
11?
No need. The man you saw at the party.
Yeah, the man you saw at the party was my boyfriend, right? Was my boyfriend.
Oh,
And then again, where I can't take out, even though we have two subjects, subject 1, subject 2, right? I can't take it out because it's not who or which. That's the park I learned. We can't say that. That's the park where I learned to ride a bike. That's the park where I learned to ride a bike. Okay, so only who or which or that we can remove from defining relative clauses. From defining relative clauses. Okay. Okay, good. So, yeah, we only have about 10 minutes left. So does anyone have any questions? Any English questions or anything? I know Yukiko wants to have a nap.
Oh, no.
Maybe I want to have a nap.
Have a nap. Sure.
Oh.
No questions today?
Today is not prepared very well.
Well, that's okay, Mike. You just got to China.
Yeah.
No problem.
But at last, the network is okay. Because at the beginning, the network is not better.
Yeah, now is okay. Yeah, now is much better, Mike. Much better.
Okay.
Yeah, you might just have to learn on your phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
The network was much better.
Phone. Yeah, phone is better than computer. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, next week, on Monday, I'm having shoulder surgery. So probably next week, no YouTube class.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week? Oh.
Yeah, on Monday, I'm having shoulder surgery. So Yukiko, I know how to say Japanese. Dakyu shita. Dakyu.
Okay.
So maybe every 1 month or 2 months, my shoulder comes out. Dakyu.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
On Monday, I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe 1 week or
Okay.
maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, I won't come to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See.
Wow.
Oh no, it's good. It's fun. I'm excited. So maybe I will do like some kind of YouTube lesson about like surgery or recovering or something like that. Yeah. But don't worry, I'm excited.
Okay.
I like it. I'm bientai. Yeah, I like doing that. Yeah. Good. So yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, I'll see you, Yukiko, I'll see you on Friday, and then Mike probably in a few weeks.
Monday.
Or Monday, yeah. So have a good holiday, Mike. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy China.
Protein. Yeah, but China order food and fruit or vegetable is convenient than Singapore. Very convenient and cheap.
Of course.
Very cheap.
Mike, you can't compare. You can't compare. China and Singapore. The price, it's not possible. Yeah. Not possible.
I ordered lots of delicious food and fruit.
I'm jealous, Mike. I'm jealous.
No, quarantine is boring. Don't jealous.
But are you by yourself or are you with your daughter?
Actually, maybe after several after test swab, we can together. But no, we are in 2 different rooms.
Yeah, Mike, I would love that actually, to just be alone for a
No,
few days.
if you are long time, you don't like. If
It's okay.
just 1 day, 2 days, okay.
I think like 1 week or 2 weeks. I think I could stay alone for 1 week or 2 weeks. I think
Yeah,
possible.
maybe.
Yukiko, could you stay alone for 1 week or 2 weeks
Mm,
or no?
no.
Stay alone.
Sebishi, lonely.
Oh, maybe okay. 1 week or 2 weeks?
Yeah, 1 week or 2 weeks alone.
Maybe
No
okay.
people. Yeah, I think okay.
Yeah, but I
Just
never
you.
tried before. Yeah.
Me neither, but you might have to. You might have to if you go back to Japan or something. Who knows? Who knows? Right.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
ask your
So ask your husband. Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. Always thank you really for coming. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you in a few weeks or see you Friday, Yukiko.
Okay.
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 All right. Bye guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.